the first debate between Kamala Harris and Trump will happen in Philadelphia.
Absolutely. And I think they're both warming up.
Yes.
And I look forward to a very intense and interesting debate. Any thoughts on that?
Well, so far, whatever I have seen in American media, Kamala Harris is on the rise. In some surveys, she has crossed Trump, and in some surveys, they are tied. But a lot depends on how they fare next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, when this debate happens.
A very interesting comment from Russian President Mr. Putin. He seems to approve of Kamala Harris this time.
Well, let's see. The times that are changing, we would see as the time passes by. But Americans are already apprehensive of Russian meddling in U.S. presidential elections.
Another aspect which I quickly want to discuss with you is the role of social media and its politicization. A lot is being discussed regarding the role of X and how it is involving itself in partisan politics. What's your thought on that?
Well, I just saw a couple of news items before I got in here. There was one in Atlantic showing it as a threat to democracy because Mr. Musk is not only owning X, but also the Starlink, the global satellite connection that provides internet as well. So it has been a potential threat. Many experts have said that. And also with countries that are facing a lot of crises like ours. I'm sure you saw the last press release of Corps Commanders Conference that also talked about protecting your cyberspace. So that's a clear and present danger to the world. Most experts have highlighted that. And in the era of artificial intelligence and voice cloning and fake news and propaganda, everything is possible.
But I think some observers are of the view that Mr. ElonMusk could be a potential candidate to become a cabinet member if Trump returns to White House.
I saw that news item too. But, that is like creating monopolies. That's against the very essence of democracies. I'm sure when, if you look at U.S. laws, they have been discouraging monopolies that, newspapers and TV stations and radio stations going into few hands. That's concentration of power. You want deregulation of power to protect democracy. So I would see it as a threat, not an opportunity for democracy.